Hi everyone, my name is Nelly Gonzalez and I'm doing my presentation on a agency called the League of Dreams. For my presentation content today, I'm going to be talking about who is the agency, the services provided, the procedures for services and referrals, the days and times of operation, and the resources for the agency. So to begin, who is the agency? A little history on the agency. The League of Dreams was founded in 2007 by Tim Terrio from Terrio Physical Therapy and Fitness. Terrio Physical Therapy is, as it says, a physical therapy place where they treat adults and children. It's more specifically for adults, but they do have a location specifically only for children ages f- from newborn to, I believe, 12 years old. Um, League of Dreams is separate from them, but it is part of their company. They started with 50 children and launched a baseball season. In 2012, they created an adaptive baseball field and an accessible playground. They offer sports programs for those who have physical, developmental, and cognitive disabilities. As of now, they only have one location, which is here in Bakersfield, California. The services they provide. They offer 12 sports programs for ages 5 to 22 years old. Some of these are adapted dance, esports, baseball, fencing, basketball, fitness, bowling, gymnastics, boxing, karate, cheerleading, and yoga. A little bit on the procedures for services and referrals. In order to participate, a child must have an IEP on file with the school or have a medical diagnosis from a licensed physician. An IEP is just a documentation that basically certifies that the child has a learning disability, um, and they're on a specific educational program. Parents can register their child for a preferred sport online, and they'll be placed onto a team depending on the trial outcome. A little bit of how that works. Parents can go online and see all of the categories of the sports provided. They'll register the child into whatever sport they want. For example, if the child wants to go into baseball, um, there'll be tryouts held, and that'll just kind of give the professionals an idea of the type of disability the child has so that they'll be placed into a proper team and the child will feel more welcomed, just so the child doesn't feel excluded from other children. They'll be placed somewhere where there's kids just like them. There's a small fee. It can range from $15 to $45, and that just depends on the time and type of registration. This depends on kind of like if it's baseball season or not. And then of course, depending on the sport. Some sports are more popular than others. Included with the registration, the child is going to get a uniform shirt, a small picture package, and any required equipment for the sport. The days and times of operation. They are open Monday to Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. They are closed on weekends, Saturday, Sunday, on major holidays as well. And federal holidays, the times can kind of range. They might close earlier or open later. Hmm. So the resources, here's a little bit of info on the agency. They just recently opened up an actual physical address. They used to not have one, but this new building is located at 4525 New Horizon Boulevard, Suite 1, here in Bakersfield, California. The best phone number to reach them is 661-616-9122. The email is info@ourleagueofdreams.com. The website is ourleagueofdreams.com. And they do have a social media, currently just an Instagram. It's at League of Dreams. Donations, they do accept donations. You can donate online through their website at ourleagueofdreams.com/donate. Through there, you can donate from any amount that you want, and donations can be anonymous or you can place your name and stuff. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching.